Okay, let's try this again. This is What's Up Dave, my daily stream where I catch up with my friends on the internet, talk about stuff that I'm doing show and tell of stuff I bought, going over my work approach, and just kind of sharing a slice of what I'm doing every day. The productivity stuff like building these paper designs and so forth. Yeah, so if you like to make stuff and you like to talk to people who are making stuff, you might enjoy this stream. I'll try to start off each stream by just doing a show and tell of the cool stuff, so people can tune out later when it gets to the boring work review. Although some people like that stuff. All right, so what's new this week? What did I write in the chat? It's So this was talking about this earlier. Let me just make sure that this is actually recording. We're having technical issues today, it seems, with the stream actually streaming. It could be YouTube at peak time, so that's why I'm seeing such a delay. I'll just keep going assuming this is working. So this book, Will It Waffle? 52 irresistible and unexpected recipes to make in a waffle iron. Things like cookies, macaroni, spaghetti and waffled meatballs, waffled bacon and eggs, waffled bibimbap, waffled falafel, waffled pizzas, waffled sweet potato gnocchi, waffled filet mignon, classic waffle burger. Okay, this is the classic waffle burger. I mean, what I'd heard about before is just people waffling grilled cheese sandwiches, and quesadillas and. Yeah, look at this. The waffled hash browns. That looks amazing. So, but I don't have a waffle iron, unfortunately, until now. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm going to go pick this thing up. Alright, so there's a few things to show off today. So there's this waffle iron, this ruler that I got, and then I got that new bag I ordered like a year ago finally came in from the Kickstarter. But let's take a look and see what we've got in this thing. Let me switch cameras to aux cam. Or let me switch to the dual cam view. I guess this will work. Alright. This is a Krups 4-slice Belgian waffle maker with removable dishwasher safe plates. This was the best reviewed one on the Wirekiter website. And I'm not seeing any stream stuff happening over here. Let me just make sure this is working, because otherwise I'm wasting all my time. Refreshing. Looks like we do have audio good. Yeah, all right. So this looks good. So I'm going to try to get this thing out of here without destroying my desk. I probably should get another table here. Let's see what we got. This was like about $45. Not the cheapest waffle maker, but not the most expensive. And it's one of the few waffle makers that has these removable plates for washing. Because if you've ever had like an appliance like this, these are a pain in the butt to actually clean. Which is why I usually don't like them. But allegedly, this one, it's a nice looking unit. How does it open? How does this work? So we're looking at this now. And it looks like this is the front or the back. I guess you pull it. That opens. These are the so-called removable plates. Looks like how do they remove? They're not as heavy as I thought they'd be, but it's probably a good thing. I'm guessing you push on this. Oh, yes. Yeah, so these are fairly lightweight looking. And you apparently can just pop this right in the dishwasher. Teflon. This is the lower. How do you know which side goes where? How does this lock in? You can see down here, this is like the heating element. So there must be two of them. Okay, there's tabs at the top of them that go into here. So this tab goes to here, the lock back in. You just push it down and it locks in. Same thing for the top, it looks like. There's one latch. Yeah, this looks like it'll work. So now I just need to get something to waffle, which I did not do yet. So that will be an upcoming What's Up Dave, I'm sure. But it seems like a nice unit. And it has a nice thing here that you can wrap the cord around it for storage. One nice thing about this one too, I was reading, is that oops, it's not going to go all the way in. Is that you can actually stand it up to store. So instead of you can actually store it like this, which is great. Takes up less space. In fact, we will store it this way. Although it looks like you can open it if you pick it up wrong. So that's an issue. Let me take this out of the way. Put this over right back here. You should keep that box in case this one's effective and I need to return it to Amazon. So that's show and tell item number 1. Show and tell item number 2 is this ruler thing, which I saw someone like post about on Facebook. And I'm sure this is the sort of thing that someone clever designed something like this, then all the Chinese manufacturers just knocked it off. But this is a template for like if you're cutting unusually shaped pieces of things. Let's say I had something here and I wanted it to match some kind of cut. You can then kind of you can lock it down and then use this to trace that corner. So if you're cutting like a tile that was a funny shape, you could use this to take the measurements quickly and just conform it to the piece and make that work. So I thought this was cool. So some things I kind of want to do that require something like this, like if I wanted to cut a few pieces of wood to a very specific size to fit, this might come in handy. So that's like another new thing. It's pretty cool looking. This one's made of aluminum, so it's a little bit nicer than some of the other ones, which are made of plastic. And some of the things I looked for was whether or not the bolts were made of metal, if they were metal all the way through. Some of them, people are making these out of plastic. Again, it's the kind of thing that someone makes a good version of this, and then like a million copycats in China just knock it off and sell it at half the price. I saw that happened with like my favorite laptop stand. Like there's a whole bunch of knockoffs on Amazon now selling various versions of it with minor variations out of different materials. It's kind of heartbreaking. But then there's people who have the nerve to say, I don't see why this thing costs so much when I can get this one is just as cheap. Well, that's true, I suppose. It's such a simple idea. Why should I pay for it? Irking. All right, and the third thing that I want to look at is this new bag I got, which is the SlimPack. What are they? The SlimPack SlimFold. I guess this guy has designed. He was known for designing these like very, very slender wallets. I think he first made them out of Tyvek. And then he designed a backpack, and I'm always on the lookout for a better backpack. So the interesting thing about this one is it's very thin. It's made in It's made in San Francisco, so it's locally made. As a Kickstarter, it was I think $169, something like that. But to find the perfect travel bag has been a long-standing goal. This is a minimalist one. Quality-wise, it looks great. Let's try carrying this around my backpack. It's not padded at the bottom, but this is a suspended pocket, it looks like. And what I really want to know is if this will stand up by itself. It doesn't look like it will. I mean, no one makes a bag that stands up by itself when you put it on the ground. Yeah, this is not... Yeah, this is really going to be just for, I think, carrying around of things every day. Not sure what's going on here. There's a weird fold at the bottom of this. Not sure why that's there. Does it expand more? Is it... It's like a pocket. It looks like it's designed for something to fit in there. I can't tell what it's for. Oh well. This is the sternum backpack thing that goes in the front of here that clips these together somehow. These are cool hinge designs. It's a nicely made bag. Stitching looks good. Must have been hideously expensive to make here, which is why I had a Kickstarter. Yeah. Someday I will design my own bag, and it will be amazing. No one has quite figured out how to make a bag that will please me. Hey, kitty. Cats come here to visit. My other cat's at the vet with a colon issue. Okay, this zipper. When I was reading this guy's posts about the manufacturing design of this bag, he was meticulously detailed about the zippers he chose and the fastenings and the materials. You know, person after my own heart. I thought I just saw a stray thread, but I imagined it. So nice backpack. Try it out, see how it works. This is my carry backpack. Although I hardly ever leave the house anymore. My current backpack is this one. You compare them. Let's see if I can get back here. So that's this. They're about the same size. This one's a bit heavier. This one almost stands by itself, but doesn't. Pretty sure this one won't. But this is a Hex Backpack. This works pretty well, can hold a lot of stuff. This one promises to hold about as much stuff in a folder flat. This is much thinner. I mean, it's minimal. Is that going to hold? Yeah. So I'm going to try transferring everything from this bag. Although this bag is super modular, in which I have all my gear in it. It's designed to fit inside. Whether or not I can easily transfer my gear into this. So I have everything in these removable things. I don't think that'll work. Or maybe it will. Okay, that could work. Almost, well, kind of a tight fit. But I think that could work there. There's a key holder. That kind of works. These zippers are really quite tight. And then this is my power pack. With this Gorilla Pod thing. Where can this go? There's some side pockets. Can I put this inside here? This is the laptop stuff. Does this expand somehow? Why is it like this? Oh. There's something mysterious about that. Maybe one thing that's a little bit... You gotta open up the whole thing to get all the compartments. And it does seem like holding compartmentalization with this. It's not quite as nice as some other bags. This is just going to have to sit at the bottom of that. I guess that's alright. I don't like the way these zippers stick. Maybe they'll loosen up. Okay. Don't understand this part. Trying to figure out what the mechanism. That looks like it almost like there's supposed to be some sort of pad underneath that goes there. Alright, so here's the new bag. It completely flops over. And there's other stuff I will eventually move from the rest of this. Like, I don't think there's going to be room for this, actually. Get carried away now, trying to move all my stuff into this other bag. Well, I guess this could go in front. Good, it fits. That's not so bad. It seems to be kind of flopping over everywhere. I don't know. I think there's a piece of foam you can probably put to the bottom of that. I don't know. Pretty floppy. Construction is nice. Stylish looking, I'll say. Very nice bag. Wears nicely. Give it that. Actually, it feels really good. Looks like I've lost my feed again. Alright, I don't even know if I should carry this thing around with me. Access the inner panels is a little bit awkward because you have to unzip the whole thing. I need to get another mesh organizer, I think, for this bottom part. It's not a bad idea, though. Just keep everything a little bit more neat. I could get one of those mesh manager things. These zippers kind of suck. Do they loosen up? No, this is also not zipping closed. Because this is having issues. There's not enough width. That's unfortunate. I can't put a lot of stuff there. It's a nice water bottle pouch. I don't know. I want to like this bag, but it's not really winning me over yet. These zippers are not making me happy at all. Because of the geometry of this bag makes it hard for it to give a good pull. It's not fast, I'll tell you that. Okay, so that's enough of that. Now, that's enough show and tell for today. Next up, there's some other things to look at, but I'll look at those tomorrow. Where are we up to? Reviewing last week. How long have I been going? This has been 20 minutes so far. Let's take a look at last week's. Get this out of the way. Alright. I have a new gimbal mount on this, which allows me to, I think, more easily adjust this so it's not such a weird angle anymore. Oops. All right. So let's see. Let's take a look at last week's. It's up a little bit. Oh, this is much better. Whoa. Computer just crapped out on me. So here's Thursday. Where's Friday's sheet? These are just notes. This is Friday, it looks like. So, reviewing the last week. Monday, what did I get done? It looks like all last week I was working on this replacement to something that was called UI bind. UI bind is a piece of code that allowed us to connect a user interface written for the web with our game module stuff running underneath. And it was essential for controlling our tracker utility tool, which allows you to calibrate the system in the space with these motion tracking cameras like overhead. So the tracker world would align with the internal game world. Basically, so everything lines up. But it was becoming old and crufty, so we decided, or rather I decided to replace it. But it ended up being much more work because we now use a different user interface technology. And it was, I actually thought I could just easily replace it, but it turns out I needed to learn a lot about it and rewrite some aspects of how we were doing it before so it would work better. So all last week was a pretty heavy work week. The one fun thing I did was see Wonder Woman with my friend Katie, which was amazing moving. I really liked it. I was kind of confused by it at first because I didn't know the Wonder Woman backstory as well as I thought I did. And it was like spent most of the movie you're wondering, like, why can she do that? Is she this or is she that? Is she? And then at the end of it, when they explained it, I said, oh, all right. But I was a little bit like lost in trying to figure out what the rules of the universe were. It's like when the first time I saw the Ang Lee Hulk movie, and the Hulk suddenly jumps like 1,000 feet up in the air, and I'm going, what? And my suspension of disbelief completely broken. Because it just seemed like, how can he? Well, it wasn't very well animated either, so I was kind of having that kind of reaction with Wonder Woman as well, wondering if it was an animation physics issue. On Wednesday, I did get shipping labels done. That stuff went out. So the new ETP pads, which I'd mentioned before. Thursday, bunch of testing. I went to get some new moisturizer based on my sister's recommendation. Yesterday, video server follow-up. So that's what happened last week. And then if I review my OKRs, my objective and key results page, which is this. I don't know if I can even read that. Enhanced fake track porting UI bind. Well, this is what got done. I really should make this adjust this so it's a little bit easier to see than last week. This was ongoing. There's a little bit of this. I didn't actually go to Goodwill. I did clean a bit. Didn't get out and talk to people. This is for next week, or this week rather. Did not do this. Did not do that. So the one thing I did last week was it was a work week. It was kind of a grind. There's still some stuff I need to finish this week. So this was a very quick review. So now that I've reviewed that and kind of have a sense of what happened last week, let me update my OKRs for this week and use that as a guide. This week is going to be kind of recovery week. First, I need to finish the stuff that I was starting on last week. There's my hand. The screen view. Let's see, where will I find this? If I go to, it will be docs, davidsay.com/docs, DS cowork. This is my public document repo where I keep notes that are accessible to the co-working chat people and share some stuff. So the accountability group is where we're doing these OKRs. I started keeping my OKRs here just so people could see them. So this was 612. I'm making the ones now for next week, which is, I need to duplicate this. How come I don't see duplicate here? Am I blind? Move to view details, make a copy. So let's rename this. This will be 619. That's next Monday. So let's update this sucker. Update this. Ugh. It's so slow. I'm gonna make this a different color just so I can tell it's something I need to change every week. Let's make this bigger. Last week. This week's. As last week I was trying to have a different attitude toward working, it looks like. I guess I did. Well, let me copy these things up here. And so what did I do? This is still ongoing. Let's copy these up. I did not do that. Heartbreak! I only got half of this done. I'll put since I only partially did it, I'll use the thinking icon. Did not do that. I thought I might be able to do it, but update listings, did not do that. Did not do that. So that's what this week looked like. You know, some ongoing progress. What can I say? I try simplifying this. This week's OKR. We want to continue, finalize new UI state module and port old apps. That's the key thing. I still want to do that this week. I do want to do these things. Is there anything else I want to do? Maybe play some games? Play some video games with friends. What else is there? Theme this week. This week's theme. Develop a rhythm for daily work. One thing I should say about last week's work was I was up early every day. 4 a.m. almost every day. And I aimed to get 4 hours billable work done before 11 a.m. It sometimes happened. must be successful. This sometimes happened, not always, but it felt that was that was actually really difficult to do. It was very tiring. And I didn't have time to do anything else, so I think that there's like something... I guess the question would be, what is a good balance? Activities. I don't know. Alright, so that's this week's OKRs. I had to figure out some way of printing this thing out, because I can't print directly from here, because Google Docs sucks. If I print it, like you can see all the emoticons just disappeared. I don't know why that is. Could it be the kind of printer? No, it's just... it's just this thing. So what I've been doing is copying this into another program, which I think was Text Edit. Last I looked, Text Edit. And I'm not sure why this is... If I print this, it prints really small though. What is a way I can make this bigger? Why does it print so damn small? Why is this so small? It's the same font size, right? Oh, I actually shrank everything. No, it didn't. This was 18 point when I pasted it in. Now these are 14. Is it a margin issue? Is it just small? Let me print 2 copies. Let me print one of these this way and see how big it is. That won't come out with any of the icons. And let me print it this one out too. Layout. There might be a scale to fit mode. Paper handling. Cover page, paper quality. Usually there's some sort of scale. I need to find a decent text editor. What else could I paste this into? So I have, let me close this. Delete. What other software do I have that can accept copying and pasting from HTML and not look like ass? And it'll take forever to load. Let's try Word. Word almost never works. Always screws up. It's still loading. Yeah, it's screwed up. End up with all these like unrecognized codes. What other text editors are there? Pages? I don't even have it installed. Maybe Ulysses? I don't think Ulysses will work because it's Markdown. Huh. Well, it didn't quite work because it lost all the formatting. Actually, maybe Quiver app will work. Quiver app has rich text support. I even have an OKR section for this. Ugh, damn it. Let's see. This is in fact the one I update. Why do I keep doing that? And this I want to be a That's strange. How come I can't get the format? Cell, new cell. And this wants to be a rich text cell. Aha! Can I print from here? It seems to have turned into 2 pages though. Because it has a giant untitled note at the top. Well, it's good to know I can do this. Doesn't looks like it's still have issues with it. Actually, let me try something else. If I went to Safari, XDS Cowork, Safari might have native support for. It might have native support for the emoji. Let me just log in here first. Log into Safari. Trying to log in. It's asking me all this crap. Crap entered. Alright, let me go back to the screen. Go back to that same document and see if I can actually print from Safari and not have that issue I was having. The fonts are completely different here. Oh, look, it doesn't. What is this crapness? These are my. Doesn't even have my old printers. Can I not print from Safari? What? Safari doesn't have built-in printing? That seems wrong. Save as, export as PDF. I guess it doesn't. Or I can't do it from Chrome or from Google Docs. And this cloud print crap. Manage printers. Why is this printer even here? Add a cloud ready printer. I'm not sure what the hell this is doing. I have a. Yeah, it's stupid. Oh, that's what I wanted. I think. I clicked something, but nothing happened. Oh. Oh, it's failed. Failure, failure. These stupid emojis are killing me. Alright, well that was a waste of time. So, oh well. I guess I'll have to do it with the whole text pad thing. Or text edit, rather. And suffer with its BS printing. Why does it not wrap to edge, make layout vertical? No, wait a minute. Why is it bigger now? That's strange. Something happened between the time I did this and... Is it actually taking this into the shape of this window into account? It is. The bigger this window is... Oh, that's so weird. So I had to set to maybe here. That is super weird. All right, well, minor mystery solved. Text edit requires you to set the width of your window to the width of your paper. Huh. That is super weird. All right, well, anyway, that looks like the week is planned. I need to fill out this sheet now, and then I'm done. And then I'll get back to doing some actual work. It's 40 minutes of this. It's a pretty long session. All right, so let me fill in from Friday. Today is Monday. Let's get this. Monday, June 19. What did I do today? First, let me copy over these things. Let me write down quiet place, deep work. This means there's a theory I had that I seem to work very well early in the morning if I don't actually speak. If I speak, then my brain is in a different mode. When I'm not speaking, then I'm still kind of in this quiet thinking world. And that seems to be more conducive to doing work. Whereas when I start talking, it's useful if I can talk while I'm talking, talk and work at the same time. If I need to get unstuck by something. But it also tends to put me into a more social mood. I think one interesting thing about doing this, this live streaming as I'm sharing my day or part of my day with people, is that it actually forces me to be aware of what I'm doing, because I'm trying to explain what I'm doing at the same time that I'm doing it, which means I'm more aware of presentation. TPT remargin. These are just things from last week. I think I should add 2002. I'm distracting myself. These are things that are on my mind that I think I need to take care of at some point. It was up to date around 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 1:45 now. I started this about 1 o'clock. This is What's Up, Dave. This was Kate at the vet. Kate's the cat that's there. This was just kind of like, depressed about my cat time. Oh, I also researched this Rainmaker platform that Roberto was talking about. My cat's going to be okay. She is super old now. So, cat. OKRs. Plan. Wood. And the third thing I'm going to do today is continue with the computer work. What's it going to be? All right, the port particles to UI state. Try to finish that. That'll be a good day. Then maybe play some video games later. So, since I worked largely all the weekend, I'm not going to try to do 4 billable hours in the next whatever time it is. But we'll see how, if I get into a good rhythm, then I might as well keep working on it. Go pick up the cat tomorrow afternoon. See how that is. All right, so that's the What's Up day for today. I'm going to get to work. Tomorrow I'll have some more show and tell for some things, like these weird Korean sheet masks that I got. Let me just get one. So my sister was telling me about her friend Sarah's husband. Her friend Sarah gave her husband one of these masks to, I guess. These are like $1 a piece. Let me open this. So I got these things. Let's go to... I just use this camera. So what is this? This is like an I'm Real. It's a Tony Moly lemon mask sheet. This is Korean. Like all the good cosmetic stuff these days apparently is Korean. And I don't know. It looks like you wash your face or you cry. You unroll the mask. You put it on your face and then you rub it. So the lemon one is a brightening mask. This one is a nutrition mask. This is like a sample pack. This is a tea tree mask skin soothing mask. The design of these packages are cool, I have to say. Seaweed skin purifying. Red wine pore care. That's the one I need. Moisturizing. Tomato radiance. Rice clear skin. Elasticity. Another skin purifying one. So apparently, like my sister's friend's husband, like put it on in such a way that he actually put it in his mouth by accident, and he like apparently screamed, "I can taste it! I can taste it!" And then my sister showed me these masks, and I kind of said, "Like, what is this mask? I need to try this." So these are like $10 for this pack of this stuff on Amazon. So I'm kind of afraid to try them though. I might wait till my sister gets here. Maybe she can help me or something. I don't think she has any of these, but we'll see. Anyway, that's the What's Up Day for today. Thanks for watching, and hope you have a good week. Just wait for this thing to shut down. Watching the stream over here. If I cut it off too soon, then everything just ends. Alright, what's this Thursday sheet doing here? I guess I have to clean all this stuff up.